If you are using Cadence theme and want more control over how your product pages look, you are in the right place. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to create custom product pages using Cadence Shop Kit step by step. Let's dive in and start building product pages that actually sells. So the right here you can see I have uploaded these three products in the WooCommerce, and if I go to the dashboard of my website, you can see I have also installed the Cadence Shop Kit and the Cadence blocks for here. So once you will have the Cadence Shop Kit, from here what you can do is to click on Cadence Shop Kit, and then from here we can actually start enabling the options. So the first thing that we need to activate is this product template options, and then from here just toggle this on. It will give you this option. If you want to utilize this option for the notices, you can utilize it. I'm not going to utilize this. I'll just click on save settings, and then we'll also be using the product gallery option, so you can just enable this option. And once you will enable this option, this will give you access to the different kind of gallery option that Cadence Shop Kit provides. By default, this is the standard template for the gallery that comes with the WooCommerce, but you can customize it to other different options. If I go to the front end of the website, and if I click on this shop button right here, and if I open any of these products, you can see this is pretty much what comes in a standard WooCommerce theme. I haven't customized this template in any way. This is what basically comes with the Cadence theme. So if you go back in this option right here, you can basically decide what kind of gallery option you want to utilize. So for example, if I pick this option, you can just select any one of these, and then from here you can just scroll down and then click on save settings. Now if I go back here and if I'll give it a refresh, you can see our gallery is basically updated, and now we have three images at the top, one big image at here, and then two images right here. Of course, for this templates, you will have to ensure that all the images size are exactly same, so that your images shouldn't look the way mine are looking. Then if you go back here, you will find some additional option, right? You can enable the custom sizes for the gallery images. Just enable this option, and then in here you can define the value in pixels for the images. And then also, if you want to have the slider transition animation, you can pick whether you need a slide animation or you need a fade animation. That is your choice. I'm going to keep it to the slide. Then you have the slider transition speed and the slider pause time, and then you also have the product image hover zoom effect. So of course we want to utilize this option. And then we have enable thumbnail hover selection. We can enable this option as well. If you want to have the light box functionality in the gallery of the products, you can enable this, otherwise you can disable it. I am going to utilize this, so I'm going to keep it enabled. Then you can just click on save changes. Now if I go back here and if I'll give it a refresh, you can see now as I hover over, we have this nice zoom feature right here. And then if I click here, you can see we have this notification option, this light box option, that you can see the way it is looking. Now from here, in order to create the custom product templates, you can go back, and the only thing that you have to enable is this product templates option right here. Just enable this option and then click save changes like the way we did earlier. Then from here, if you hover over to your product options, let's give it a refresh here. Once you will give it a refresh, and then if you hover over to this product option, you will have a new option with the title of Woo templates. So if you will click on this Woo templates, this is where you can create templates for the product page, for the product archive page, or you can also create the loop item template. In this tutorial, we are only talking about the single product page template or the product page template, so we are going to create that. In order to do that, just click on add new Woo template, and once you will click on add new Woo template, the page builder will start getting loaded, and then from here this will give you these options. In our case, we are creating this single product template, so just pick single product template, and then it will give you three different options. You can pick any one of these pre-built templates and customize it from here, or you can pick to start from a blank template. So let's just pick one of these templates. Let's pick this template right here, and once you will pick this template here, you can see everything is filled out the way it should be. Here we have the product title, and then here we have the product pricing. Here we have the short description, add to cart button, and then we have SKU and the category. And then there we have the product tabs, and then if you want to attach the product upsells, you can attach the product upsells there, and then we have the related product. So of course you have the entire template created the way you want to. If I go here, you can see this is the way it is looking. This is basically what comes by default, and this is the template that we have imported. If you will click on this gallery option right here, you can see we have ton of different options. So for example, if you want to pick two columns, you can pick the two columns, and now here you can see our gallery is basically in the two columns. If you want to have no thumbnail option, you can pick the no thumbnail option, and in this way you will have no thumbnail. And then you will have this option where you will have the images on the left side and then images on the right side. And then if you need a list images option, you also have the list images option. In our case, we are basically utilizing the two column grid. So here just pick the two column grid, and everything here is basically easily customizable. You can stylize anything the way you do in Kadence theme. So if you click on this pricing option here, you can see you have all of these different options. You can change the alignment, you can also change the styling, the color, the typography, font size, everything that you can think of. Let's give it a title. So I'm going to call it template 1. And then from here, once you will click on publish, here if I go back to any of these products and if I'll give it a refresh, you can see nothing has been changed, and the reason is we'll have to give it some condition. So in order to give it the condition, click on this icon right here, and there first of all you have this preview setting. So if you click on this preview setting, in here you can define the editor width, and then in here you can define the dynamic preview product. If you click on select preview product, this will show you the number of products that you have uploaded in your WooCommerce store. So you can pick any other product, and then it will basically update the preview according to that product. And now here you can see the images and everything has been changed according to the other product that I have selected. Now the next thing that we have is this display setting, which is very important thing, and where it says show on, right now you can see it is set to none, and this is the reason why you are not able to see our new. So now right here you can see this has been updated, and we haven't added any display settings or display condition right here. And as I was telling you, this is the only reason our template is not showing up here. So let's give them some display setting or display conditions. So for that, just click on this none option, and from here just pick single product, and then from here you have some additional options. You can pick all, and so now if you click on this all, you can basically choose whether you want this to be applied to a group product, or you want it to specify according to a author, or you want it to select the individual product. If you will choose the individually, then you can just click select product, and then you can just apply it to any single product. So in here you can see we have this product open that have FV5029141, which is this product right here. So I'm going to select this product, and then we can just click select. And then if you want to exclude some product, you have additional options here, and then you have this user settings. Make sure this is set to as all users, and then you have this expire settings, gives you more control if you want this template to get expired after a certain amount of time. Once done, you can just click on this save button, and once you will update this post, you can just go back and give it a refresh. And once you will give it a refresh, this should get applied. So let's just click on this shop option. I have two products with the same name, so here you can see this is where we have our new template. So this is basically how you can create a template using the Kadence shop kit.